What's up, guys? Today we are starting out the video with the warm-up of my workouts. Today is a shoulder day, and I've almost showed every single one of my workout days with my split. I just have two more to do, which one's already recorded, which is the next video back, and then after that I just have to show my hamstring day, and then you guys basically saw my full entire split. But anyways, let's get into it. So today we have shoulders going down, and if you were paying attention to the screen, you saw a little warm up what I'm doing here. I like to use bands when I warm up. This is something I've been doing now for, I would say, about a year with my training, and I love it. I think warming up is very crucial. It's important for a couple reasons. Obviously, you want to get warm. You want to get blood flowing. You want to make sure your joints feel good, nothing's dry, nothing's achy. You start getting those muscles warmed up so you can press heavy. You're not just going to come into the gym and, let's say, put on 315. You're going to warm up. And the way I go about my warm-ups is I like to, make sure I get a couple things down. I like to obviously warm up that muscle, and I want to make sure I get into a correct headspace. I played sports when I grew up. I played soccer. And if you played sports too, your coach made you warm up to loosen up your body, but also to whatever distractions you previously had in your head going on in your life before you got on that field, is to get rid of it. You got the game ahead of you to focus on, and that's pretty much the same thing I'm doing here with my training. I'm about to go into the gym. I got shoulders today. I'm trying to grow my shoulders. I want to get a wicked good pump. I set some goals with my incline shoulder press, dumbbell press that I want to accomplish today. So I put on my playlist, just close my eyes, and I get in the zone so I can, go and attack this workout. So what did I do? Preferably, if I had full-on bands, I would love to use the bands. If you ever did a bodybuilding show, the bands they have backstage, they're got little handles on it. Those are my favorite to use. This gym didn't have them, so I just used that little red band you guys saw, and then I had a dumbbell, and I prefer not to use a dumbbell, but bands only for warm-up is my preference. Starting out the shoulder day. So I did reverse flies for your rear delts. Preferably, I would have loved to use a pec deck, but here at this gym, the pec deck they have wasn't a preference of mine. It was a Panada one. If you guys ever used it before, it's a very fancy equipment. Oh, hey there. What's going on, man? Put this in the video. I wanted to say hello to you. Thanks for the photo and the nice words. But yeah, the Panada rear deck fly just doesn't really feel that great. So I decided, you know what? I'll do the old school way. I will just go on a cable and just do some rear delt flies. Here I went heavy, did a 3x8. I like to do rear delts first because it's a smaller muscle group. A lot of people either neglect or have it being pretty small, and my rear delts are pretty good. So I've always, focused on them pretty well. And as you guys saw there, I also had the wrist cuff on. Basically, you could either hold onto that ball, and I have hyperhidrosis, so therefore my grip gives out first because of my sweaty hands. So having that wrist cuff makes it so that, my rear delts can give out first before my grip. Now we're going into my feeder sets, going into my shoulder press. So I showed every single one here. I did 55s first, I believe. Now this is 75s. Just feeling it out. Feels great. Cool. Now these, you may think these are 150s, but no, they were 95s. I saw these dumbbells, and I was like, you know what? They had two dumbbells at this gym. They had the really dense ones, if you know what I'm talking about. You're about to see them right now. Yeah, these motherfuckers, they're dense, dude. And when I jumped from the 95 to 105s, it definitely was not a 10-pound increase. It was about a 20-pound increase. Those rubber ones, plastic ones, whatever I had previously was not it. So here we go, top set going down. I have 115s here. I haven't touched this in 2 years. Let's see how many I get. 1, 2. I love the faces I make. 3, 4. Ready? It's like lips pucker, breathe, grunt. Jeez. I lost count. Maybe 5 or 6. Yeah, 7. I think I got 9. Someone leave it in the comments. Chat, leave it in the comments. I have no clue. All right, so now back off set. Here, I went a little bit later. I think I did 90s, and this was this was another good one. So it was 2 top sets. I did the very, very heavy weight and then backed off so I could feel it a little bit more. That's typically like how I like to go at my training. Earlier, when I was a bit younger, I used to do things of like 5x5s, 3x6s, 4x8s, stuff like that. But when I incorporate, a good amount of volume in my bodybuilding training, I just like to do a good top set, back off set. So now here, side lateral raises, man. I love using machines for them. Dumbbells, they work great, but you know what? The machines just sometimes work better. Now, there's one other machine that works better than this one, and it's the ones where you can put the pads on like the side of your bicep and tricep. So therefore, there's nothing going to give out besides your side delt. So this here, like I'm holding it, your wrist could be like a little screwed up, could screw you up. You could drop the weight before because your wrist hurts or some bullshit if you're a bitch like me. But I'm going to go to another gym next week and I'm going to show what I'm talking about. So here I just did, once again, with my training being a bit heavier now, I like to keep like a 3x8 rep scheme. And this last set, I did a drop set. Here we go. We're dropping the weight down. I think I got like 7, honestly. But the machine I'm talking about, next week when I record it at another gym, it is my favorite. There's a Prime machine like it. Oh my God, it just has the pads. It's awesome. Yeah, I was surprised at this when I saw this. Awesome, wicked lighting, but the fullness I had in my delts, traps, chest, biceps was wicked. And then I always hit a back shot because back looks pretty freaking wicked with all that detail. So that was the mid-workout pump. Now going on. So shoulder days are pretty simplistic here for me. Literally we have a press, a rear delt, a side delt, and a front delt. So here you go. Yeah, you can see no real dumbbell work for my accessories. I prefer using a cable. I just like the constant tension throughout. At a dumbbell, you can kind of hold it at the bottom for a long ass time, but that cable will keep on pulling it back towards, the beginning start of the cable. Here, I think I did a little bit higher reps, maybe 10 if you're counting with the watching the video. So it's pretty simple. I've always done this shoulder day for like forever, and my shoulders are a strong point. So, no reason for me to really change it up here. If it works, don't change it. Now traps. Traps are a weak point of my physique, so I like to think. So forever, I've trained my traps in so many different ways. I've used dumbbells. I've used barbells. I've put it to the side of me, behind me, in front of me, different angles. But one thing was consistent with it. It was always lightweight. So since they've never responded well, I'm trying, I've definitely developed a good mind-muscle connection by having all this lightweight and contraction for years training traps. So why not go a bit heavier now and do the opposite and hope for a different outcome? So we'll see in a couple months, see how they look and respond. But today's workout also includes triceps. So we're doing a tricep pushdown machine, something that I've never really used before at a gym. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot, man. Just start warming up my joints, making sure my triceps feel good, get some blood in there, and then we'll go into my heavy press down. So this is one of my favorite press downs at the moment. I got it from a Seth Feroce video, one of his arm days. And I tried it out and I just like it. It's different than a straight up push down, like a forward push down. You can see my elbows come out nice and wide here. And then I have all my body weight on top of me to, help leverage me. And you just push down with your triceps. And I think it's a great, bro science mass builder. So here I was running out of time with my workout because it is Allie's birthday and we had a birthday dinner to go to. So I couldn't really do the amount of sets I would like to. So I stayed with I got to my top set with my last set there with the, push down. So I was like, let me just change the grip, get a little bit different type of contractions going. And that will suffice as long as I get a really good pump going and I use some heavier weight than last time. I'll be happy with the workout today. So here, just did straight up push downs. Triceps are something that I've always genetically had pretty well on my physique. So I'm very blessed to have that. Always felt great contractions. They always popped. So I guess great for my insertions, Reverse grip push downs is something that I've done since I was like a baby, bro. Since I was like 13 years old. I think this was the first type of like tricep movement I did. And I forget exactly what part of your tricep it hits, but I feel like a lot of people neglect it. I remember seeing it online. So do your reverse grip push downs. Honestly, I would highly recommend using a cuff because the one thing is when you go heavier with this, your grip being supinated definitely gives out first before your tricep does. So if you can use a wrist cuff, which I should have used here, just wasn't using my noggin because I was running out on time and I was getting stressed, that would definitely, help you push heavier weight and last longer in the set. So I showed the little rest time I did like I did last video for doing, single arm, give yourself a rest period. And this was pretty sick. You can see you got a nice plump tricep going on here towards the end of the workout. Is this the typical order I would have liked to run my triceps? It's similar. I definitely used that first machine first because it was new. And I knew it was the same thing, almost like this, just has that twisting out motion. So yeah, just kind of put this clip in to kind of show the tricep pump going on. And I was really full this workout. It was a good vibe, this workout, cool gym. I'm checking out different gyms down here, trying to find the good vibes for what type of, day I want to hit what gym, because at the end of the day, this is my job. If I can choose the best workouts at the gyms near me, I definitely will do that. And now I'm ending out with an overhead extension French press, what I like to call it. I like to end with these because it's a workout emphasizing on the stretch, and the stretch is where I'll have still a lot of, energy and strength towards the end of my workout. So this is something I could really, oh God, I'm running out of time. Next tricep day, I will show you a intensifier on. So I'm kind of doing it here, but I ran out of time. You hold that stretch for a couple sets and you extend it. Hey. Oh my gosh, can I lower my steering wheel? Look at that, I can. All right, post-workout talk. So I gotta focus on driving here. Post-workout is when I have the best thoughts and clarity, where I kind of just spew some shit. And I said in my last video, I was like, yo, I won't have bad audio again because I'll actually get a dead cat on my mic. But guess what? I lied to you guys. I don't have it yet. So maybe next video. And I actually didn't expect in this video to have a car talk, but I was driving home, I got 30 minutes to go, and I was like, you know what, I got some thoughts I could share. So, bulking update. I woke up yesterday on a rest day, and I hit a new all-time high, 235. And for me, never hit that weight before. Like, I think the heaviest weight I hit was 232. So when I woke up and saw 235, I was like, whoa. Last time I checked my weight, I was 287. What type of magic shit kind of happened in the last week? I don't really know. Or maybe I do. But that was cool to see that response. On top of that response, I've also officially got my appetite back to eating 6 meals a day, plus my intra shake, which is 100 grams of carbs, some creatine, some EAAs, which essentially is basically like another whole meal. So officially, pretty much eating 7 meals a day will definitely push your weight up like it's been. I can feel my body adapting very well to this strength training. Just picking up the weight, I just feel like a stronger individual in terms of everything. With my old training, where I used to do my volume, my hypertrophy, I would pick up a weight and I'd be like such a bitch with my hands. I'd be like, ow, fuck, it hurts. My hands would hurt, like cramp up. I have to put them like right here, right before like my palm in a certain way. Now I just kind of grip it like a man. I'm like, motherfucker, I missed my exit. Hey, your car there? Whatever, homie. If you know what that's from, you're goated. So yeah, definitely feel like more manly strength going into my workouts now. So that's cool. What else? My training, I already talked about that last video. That's right. Oh, my hair, dude. My hair today, awful. So I got a haircut. I'm going with the skin fades. I've been doing skin fades for a long period of time, and I need some help. I got curly hair, and it's really hard to kind of tame. Like, it's either, if you don't do it right, it's frizzy as shit, or this. Like, nothing looks good. So I was thinking about growing it out, which probably is the worst idea for me, because this is what I looked like when I grew it out. Yeah, ridiculous. And if I get it short, like whenever I get it short, I just hate it because I can't style it. So I don't know what would look good on me. Like, I've seen some curly head, really good looking dudes, and I'm like, shit, man. I'm like, wish my hair looked like that. But it only looked that like healthy and like moisturized when it was longer. When it's at this medium length, it's like not like that. So yeah, I mean, I could get a buzz cut, but I got a really big head and that doesn't work for me. And unfortunately, any head accessory like a hat doesn't work either, because my head's so big. It just makes me look terrible. Makes me look older than I already look, which I'm 22. Being out in the, oh my God, I was out in the Florida sun yesterday. Got some sunburn to me. So my skin looks like leather. And being a bodybuilder like I am, it doesn't help. So that's that. Today is Allie's fucking birthday, man. She turns 24. Kind of wild. That's like the age now where like you're a young woman, I think. Because like when you're 22, you're still like a young kid. Oh. When you're 22, you're like still a kid, you know, kind of like enjoying life pretty much. Wait, she was 23, not, I'm 22. Anyways, I feel like 23 to 18 is like young adulthood, you know? You're in college, you're still, you're maturing but immature in the way of like, you're not like a woman that has her shit together yet. You know, you may be out clubbing or partying, which Allie didn't do, but I'm just saying in general, like the usual stage of a woman's life is around that time. So 24, I feel like, is the official young woman stage. She's entering womanhood. of like proper modernized women. Don't know what the fuck I'm saying. How horrible of a boyfriend am I? Didn't even get her a gift yet. There's a reason for it. I'm getting her a ring, an Aura ring, and I want to make sure I get the right size because I heard a lot of things online. Size up, blah blah blah. So like, you know what? You're coming with me to the store. We're going to the store today. I looked up online. Target has them all stores. You go to Target. Hey, what's up, man? You got the Aura rings? No. All right. And it was a super Target too, so I don't know what sense that made. He was like, Best Buy down the road has it, and I also showed him my phone because I got water damage on my phone last night when I was sleeping. So it was an Apple store next door. We sat in the Apple store for like an hour getting my phone fixed on her birthday. I feel horrific about it. I feel horrible. It's not how I like to spend my birthday. And then we ran out of time. We couldn't go to Best Buy to get her present because we had to, get our work in before we go out for a nice dinner today. So it's not the end of the world, Fuck, man. Another random thing. I said to myself, I always tried growing out my facial hair, like in this photo when I was 18. But here's me trying to grow out my mustache. It's fucking white. Why is it white? Who has a white mustache? It's weird. I've noticed with my hair, body hair especially, when summertime, springtime comes around, not even just in Florida, in New Jersey, my hair always gets lighter, which is typical. Typical, I feel like, for most people. But there's this one spot on my right shin that is a complete white patch of hair. Like, what is that? So I don't know. And I'm gonna shave this off because it looks horrific. It's literally blonde white. So stupid, dude. So, whatever. You know what? Another thing. Bulking hack, if you can just grow a good beard, like Chris Bumstead whenever he like goes in his off season, you don't look like you're bulking. It's super unfortunate for young people. No young person when they bulk has a good looking face, doesn't have their bone structure. And it's just something with like, it has to be like maybe the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the rubber bandness of your skin, the, something tissity. Ooh, fuck, what's the word? Come on, Ant. Oh, I don't know what the word is. But like the, rubber bandish of your skin. Like young guys, when you bulk, it just turns like puffy. And I feel like older people, like look at an old guy, dude. An old guy with that beer gut tummy, like he has higher body fat than I am. He is fatter than I am. But his face is defined, it's structured. They have cheekbones, they got the jawline. But any young guy, when you bulk, it just goes, your face just puffs up. Cool car, dude. Yo, I thought you were popping a zit. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! How old are you?
I'm 24.
Holy shit. 22. How's it feel to be 24, Miss Allie?
It's eye-opening.
How so? What opened your eyes today? That there's only 720 more days until health insurance?
Basically, I need to Basically, I need to get my shit together.
Yo. Well, I guess we'll talk to you when you're ready.
Yeah, I mean, this is a horrible time.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday